Austin Hill in here with his G-body. We're gonna wire this thing up, put a Haltech EFI on it, and see what we can do with it. Austin, why don't you tell everyone about the car and what your plans are, goals are, things like that.
Yeah. This is my 1978 Cutlass. It is a stock bottom end 5.3 with a Pro Charger. Car is kind of a driver, hoping to do some more of the kind of street car, no prep stuff with it. It's your basic everyday pump gas, get in and drive it, but want to have some fun. Car's had a couple of small block Chevys in it, nitrous application before. Want to change it up, and always wanted to build a blower car, but at the same time, I always didn't have a ton of money to do the big power build, so we went the stock bottom end 5.3 F1A Pro Charger. It's gonna run on E85. Hoping to make some decent power, but still have some fun with it.
Yeah, so we got Austin set up with Haltech Elite 950. Most people, when they talk to me or I hear them say anything, they go, Haltech, oh, that's big money stuff, I can't afford that. What they don't realize is there are other options depending on what they're doing, and this system fit Austin perfectly because of what he wants to do. So we're a little bit limited when it comes to inputs, outputs, things like that, because it's a little bit of a more inexpensive system. But it's going to control everything we need. It's going to come, this one specifically is a Gen 3 LS, so this harness comes terminated for that. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of show you guys the whole install deal, and you're going to put your hole in the firewall, run your stuff out, plug your sensors in, and be good to go. Now this harness does come set up with EV1 connectors for the injectors. Austin has, what injectors do you have in there?
They're FID 2000.
Okay, so they'll use a different style plug. So what I would normally do is I might cut these off and I would kind of terminate on the plugs that I need. However, I want to do this whole deal for you guys that aren't always going to do that. You want kind of a more plug and play deal. So Austin got with Tom and got these adapter plugs. So these will plug in here, plug into your injector, and it's going to work out fine. Like I said, I want to do this whole deal where you guys can relate to it and say, okay, well, I don't want to go quite that extreme. I want to plug this in, fire it up, let's go. So that's all that side of everything. The harness, the ECU, we also got Austin set up with a dual wideband so we can monitor each bank of the engine, know what's going on, and kind of just see what's up there. There was one other thing I didn't tell you about. I'll be right back.
You bringing it out or what?
Yeah, just turn the camera on.
Oh.
This dude's been on my ass about getting a dash forever. What he didn't know is a few weeks ago, his old man called me up and said, hey, I need to get Austin a dash. So that's why I've been telling you, just chill out a little bit. So you got to call your old man, tell him what's up.
I can't thank you
so,
for that.
We're also going to hook Austin up with the new IC7 dash, so he can monitor everything he needs to. I'm over here racking my brain. He texted me like 11 o'clock last night. Man, I think I got the money for the dash. I'm like, would you just chill? So I've been having to wait on this deal.
You're killing me.
Big Kev took care of him on that.
Thank you so much.
Not me. That's him, dude. Don't be thinking me.
But at the same time, it's going to happen without you. Dude, I'm so excited.
So we're going to get to work. We'll have John filming everything for us here and hopefully have some fun and see what we can do. Yeah,
Killing me.
You've been tackling. Oh, what did they do? I was tackling on.
I've been racking my brain about how I want to do it, what I want to do.
God,
I get Snapchats of this dude all the time. Nice little dash, just display driving. I'm like, dude, I want that shit.
Oh, then yesterday the post is up there and everyone's like, I can get you this, I can get you that. And I'm just like, that's why I was like, I got one in the shop. This is actually the only one I got.
And it's like, I appreciate everybody's help, but it's like at the same time, am I going to go to anybody else besides my help? Like, appreciate it. Thanks for all the love, but.
So, no, yeah, he's all pumped, and I know he couldn't be here. First thing we do, kind of assess everything. Mm-hmm. I know we got a lot of cleanup to do on some of your other wiring and stuff. We're kind of going to just touch that aside. And see whatever.
That's why I piled it all in the corner like, Chevy will fix that.
Yeah. I actually thought about, I know you got that little art you know, relay thing. If everything worked off the key before, we can make everything work off the key.
Okay.
I thought that would be kind of neat. Get in there,
Turn the key, yeah.
that's it. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
That's kind of how I envisioned it too, is the key would be like the power for the switch panel, like,
I'm thinking we may not even need the switch panel.
if we don't need it, we don't need it at the end of the day.
You know, I was thinking, so what we could do is, the key will obviously turn on the ECU, and the ECU will control everything. We got electric water pump, electric fan. What we can do is tell the ECU, you know, as soon as this thing's running, turn the water pump on, and then we'll set the fan up under parameters that we want to, as far as, you know, what our coolant temp gets to. If you want to do it that way. If you really do want things on a switch where you can manually do it, that's up to you. So we can talk about that, you know, but I want you to think about that. I don't know how far exactly we'll get today, but that's one thing I want you to think about, you know, because we can use one of those dual relays, put it over here, and everything can run over there. That'll make things a little bit easier, but it's up to you. Another thing we could do is we could set it up so we could do like an override switch, you know, turn the fan on. When, like, if you want to turn the fan and water pump on with your switch panel, have like
That's what I like with my car.
Yeah.
I can shut it off and turn the pump and fan on. It cools down so quick.
And that's why I went with that one and then the 4
Okay.
instead of the 8. So it's like if I'm sitting somewhere and I need to cool the car down, I can just turn those on. And if that's all we use that for, even then that's perfect.
Yeah, I think we could have no problem doing that, so then we could just use that to send a signal out to turn our stuff on. That wouldn't be a problem either. Or we can just use regular switches. I mean, we wouldn't need to mount all that up, you know, which wouldn't be a big, you've got switches in there.
That's it, I have.
Stand on the side of the car, say, okay, well, if we do go through there, I'm gonna bring this up and over. So if we go through, let's say right here, are all of our harnesses gonna reach? So let's look here. So bank 2, well, that clearly won't be an issue there. Let's look and see if all our bank 1 stuff will reach on over. Sure it will, but let's just make sure. We can extend stuff if we need to and whatnot, but if that comes through there, I mean, that sure looks like it's gonna reach somehow. We can kind of bring it a little bit closer to this side, or we can, well, this is all mounted already.
Yeah, and that all can come off. It's
You
not
can?
a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, if we even wanted to move that a little bit, we could. 'Cause that would probably come through nice there, but pretty much wherever we come in, it looks like we're gonna be fine. Our cam is back here. So that, down there further, I wonder if we could even come through kind of over here somewhere, because that might be a little bit of a reach. See what I'm saying? The other option would be kind of hide this thing. If we could mount it in the glove box somehow. I mean, it's small,
Yeah, there it is.
but I didn't know if it would lay out or not. We could even mount it on the back side here.
I like
Yep.
that.
I like that. The only thing I guess I was worried about, like why I was suggesting the firewall, because are these one of those things that they're like vibration sensitive, like old MSD boxes are?
It'll be actually. I think it'll be less vibration on the glove box.
Alright, so we'll kind of go down here. Bring it out low. Which gives us kind of a little point.
Damn, no turning back.
Oh,
I mean, it's really in.
hopefully it's not cooking.
Messed up the paint.
Yeah.
Dang, this is how it's gonna go, huh?
You want me to pull these back out the way?
Did you see that shit again?
Did you see the shit?
You gonna drill it or what?
Dog. There it is.
It's me. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, if it didn't work, we'll move it over, put another one. Paint it.
This is a knockout. Instead of using a hole saw, which when it jumps and grabs and screws up your paint and everything, basically all you do is drill a 3/4 hole, and you'll see we'll do it. You thread this on here. I'm sorry, backwards. This goes on here. You thread this on, and as you pull it in, as you tighten this up, these little sharp edges will knock a perfect hole in the thing, hopefully.
Close enough,
Let's
right?
be honest, this is all in theory until
Yeah.
it actually works. It worked really good on that car.
I was gonna say, have you used it yet?
It's great when you they work great.
Dude, I'm
Zip
I
it.
mean, it's gonna be a big old fucking hole, dude.
Man, blast her in.
Look, now you're gonna catch shit if people see you got a fiberglass firewall
Hey,
because you got lightweight.
can we edit this out?
I'll make that look like metal.
So that's why they're like, I call places for brake setups and
Yeah, where's the impact? Get the air one out.
At least
I'll
you're
do
not.
it. I don't give a fuck. Get the impact. Now you need a fucking new firewall.
Good thing we're at CPR, right?
I ain't putting firewall.
Come on, dog.
Probably swearing too much for the video.
Nah, it's fine.
How's it looking?
Oh! No, I'm just playing.
It's-
You're good. Nah, keep going. You're good.
Is it splitting it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Just...
Not yet. We're getting to the end of it. Spinning? Go ahead. She'll pop through now. Look at that! Dang! Mint.
Spun like a horror church over there. Nerve-wracking.
You could just no, like the way they actually set it up. Like usually, the way I've been using it, pull it right out, and it just falls off in 2 pieces. That's why I like this one. So. No, I went in here before and the steering wheel's all locked. I was like, I'll drop this car off. Can't even bring me the key. We should get a fan going in here. It's a little warm. Yeah, feed it through, slow but sure.
Oh, bingo, bango.
Oh, almost. Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
I think we should get a fan going.
And this we can use. I remember you saying it, but I don't remember why you can't. Be a burnout machine.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
The Australians.
Yeah. It's
All
always
right.
got a blower. Trying to be like them.
What do we do so far?
What do we do so far?
We're working on wiring the harness in and just getting
Lay
the
it
layout
out.
and fit nicely.
Lay it out.
Nice as we can make it fit, really.
Injectors
Everything
plugged
is
in.
nice and labeled for beginners like me, so you can go and see exactly what everything
Yeah.
is.
Yep, yep. Coil packs plugged in.
Yep. Everything's
The
all
Doctors.
So what is
It
the
really is.
IAT, MAT, AST?
They all change names.
Alright.
TPS.
Yeah, what did we just say? Every single company got a
TPS.
different name.
Yeah. These nice low pro zip ties.
Yep.
I hate those things. They work like shit.
But like you can't.
they work great.
Oh, you can't cut yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Look,
I mean,
see?
you gotta have the right color.
Just fine.
Gotta have the right tool. That's
The
true.
right cutter. Then is that what you're saying? Point like a specific cutter for that?
Yeah, like just so I take my foot up at it.
Had to put the cutter in the lathe.
That looks like a zip tie. Or not a zip tie.
Flat on
Looks
that.
like
Like,
a
watch here.
Hold on, let me get a demonstration.
action shot.
Hold up, hold up.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's gonna get his puller thing.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, everyone else does it. They get their handy dandy
Oh.
regular side cutters, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're like, all right, yeah, we're good.
Nice size.
Fucking put your finger on there. Slice your shit open. You know?
Imagine that.
Check it out. You get up in there, give it a little snappy snap. Ooh,
Wow.
check it.
Flush mount.
Low pro.
Gangster.
I would use some Gorilla tape on that shit.
Say what?
I would use Gorilla tape.
Realistically, I probably should have left them little leads on there.
So you can mount the ECU like this, and then we can mount our expander box and our fan hub right there. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That would lay out good. And that way when you close it, it's just gonna kind of fold up in there. See what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, you know what? I think I have a cam up here.
Hey, which one of these you trying to get?
I know roughly how big it is. That one you got to mount with Velcro anyway. But we'll get this view. That'll work. All right, do what you got to do on that thing. You know what? Hold it up in there and see, because if that fits right there, look. It's fragile, dude. That's
It's
all
an
right.
antique dog. Come on. Split, change gauge, change color.
Wow.
You like that?
No.
Yep.
You're good to start clipping them wires, Austin.
Start clipping. Man,
What?
I gotta see what old boy wants to do.
We don't need none of
You can
that.
can off this.
Yes.
As well.
Yep. Yep. What a lot of guys will do is they'll plug the regular can into there. The problem is this is 12-volt switch, which is fine, but this is sensor ground, and these draw 3 amps. So you generally don't want to use your sensor ground to give it ground for that. So we'll run this to its own ground, and then we'll power it through the relay. See what I'm saying?
No.
What?
Why do you need 3 amps for sensor ground? Or what?
No, the sensor ground really shouldn't handle that much load.
I got
It's
it
just
now,
like
yeah.
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So if we did plug it into there, we'd be actually asking it to do a lot because the heater draws more
Yeah.
than what the sensor ground's really designed for.
I see.
So yeah, we'll change this. So let me see.
Tire around it. It's a mess.
What you doing? It's
That's why I
fine.
hate wire. We're taking all
Might
this
as well
old
name it
bullshit out of here.
peanut butter jelly.
It's fine.
You got the
It's
fucking
tied up
bread
away.
tie, man.
Yep, it's tied up away. Nice to use a bread twist tie from 1978 to put
Yeah.
together.
Perfect.
Yeah. Gonna eliminate the old gauges. So we're gonna put the dash mounted nice in here. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but it'll turn out
Gonna
nice
have
when it's
some
done.
Matt's fabrication.
Yep.
You gonna paint it?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do. We're gonna probably paint it silver or green, and then do the same money wrap that's on the valve covers. Those are all old tech wires.
Yeah,
Ah, shit. That was complicated.
that's why we're just gonna kill everything and
You need fans? My dad, I think, has 2 sets of electric fans at home. When he gets back from Texas, ours
Man, Facebook Marketplace.
selling a bunch of gauges. Anybody needs some? Bunch of old school shit.
Sale won't make a post.
Make a post right now. Like, hey, we got gauges for sale.
Hook it up again. Not it again.
Yeah.
Turn the headlights on.
Yup. Yup.
You're all good back there?
Yup.
Okay, we're gonna plug endless detailing here for that nice bead maker.
Well, 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 look who it is. So I got the wide bands running, bank 1 and bank 2. Into the WB2 right there. Can't see it. There.
Oh, you just gotta fucking. You guys are mean. AJ's mean to me. AJ's mean.
AJ's mean to everybody.
Oh yes.
No, God.
1978, dog.
You thought I was playing?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Man, it worked. Like
I'm
I
telling
said,
you,
it started.
old school shit's right. I need a fucking ring.
Oh, he's gotta get his gloves.
Should have gloves on.
Fucking minty.
What the fuck is that?
Insulation.
That's insulation?
Probably.
For what?
The noise suppressors.
Noise suppressor.
For the starter?
Yeah, so it doesn't backfeed into the rest of the system.
Yeah, just put some nylon in there.
Shrink. And I was gonna get some and try it, but I feel like that's kind of good. Dude, wire nuts are the best.
I love them. It's gonna be kind of cool.
What are those going to do?
Nothing.
You're just capping them off?
I mean, you don't do nothing.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
did,
do.
I
Wires you don't use.